Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventure.
I'm Carissa.
And on this episode, I've got one from Woodchuck, Pearsecco. 6.1% alcohol, and it's kind of a play on the Pearsecco. At least I guess. There was a point where I was into ciders, and then I kind of got away from them, and there's just so many good ciders out there.
There are so
I'm really working harder on the ciders just because.
And they're growing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
I think part of it is there's kind of some weird liquor laws out there in certain places, and the ciders can be kind of a wine substitute. And
exactly.
also, some of the people that aren't too into beers can really get into some of these ciders. Now we're at 6.1. Let's see what we got
Not
here.
bad at all.
Ooh, got a very clear.
Not quite good.
I'm just gonna pretend you didn't say that.
It's like pea colored if you drink a lot of water.
It's gluten free if that matters to you. Don't listen to her. They're made in Vermont.
What?
I don't know. All right.
Whatever.
Give her a smell.
Smells cidery.
Yeah. It smells kind of like apple.
I think so.
You going in first?
Sure, why not? Oh, that's yummy.
Okay. Let me see.
It's a little dry. Not offensively dry.
That's nice. If I'm not mistaken, Prosecco's are a smidge dry.
Smidge dry.
I'll be honest, it's been quite a while since I had a Prosecco.
I like that a lot. This says Bubbly Dry Cider. There you go.
But it's not.
But
I've
it's
had
not.
I've had some dry ciders that were like,
Can
oh
I have a glass of water now?
yeah. This one's really
No, this is not bad
nice.
dry. This is the low end of dry. It's very fruity, bubbly. It's almost wine-ish.
I kind of like it better than a lot of wines.
It's almost like Moscato-ish.
See, I bartended and waited tables and stuff, and I've had a lot of wine training. And there's a lot of wines that just aren't for me. But these ciders, some of them that are kind of, I feel like they're kind of a wine mimic a little bit.
Some of them, yeah.
Are some things I'm really enjoying more.
That's very much what I would say this is. Yeah.
Well, you're more of a wine person.
I do like I like sweet wines. I am not a fan of a dry wine. So this is kind of, it's dry for a cider, but it's not dry for a wine.
Okay, I'm gonna default to your. It has a little sweet taste, but it's not overly sweet.
Right. Because
It's a little dry, but it's not overly dry.
Yep.
I don't know. I kind of.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's a little on the drier side for a cider. It's not as sweet, which is not a bad thing. But it's definitely not like a dry wine.
I like the tingle.
Like
And,
bubbles.
the bubbles dance on your tongue. I really dig that. I do kind of get that kind of wine-ish taste, but it tastes a little more pear.
But there's
Like it says Pearsecco. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it.
It says fermentation for fun. I dig it. Inspired by sparkling wines, this dry pear cider is full of bubbles with a clean, crisp finish.
I
think that is an excellent description.
I think it's very tasty.
I think that is very spot on.
I'm trying to add more ciders to my reviews.
I love cider.
Because cider seems like they're getting more popular.
Yeah, and they are great for people who are just trying to transition into some beers, or if you don't like beer but you want to hang out with beer drinkers.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, they're fabulous.
And, you know, from some of my friends that have been overseas into Europe and everything, apparently, according to them, which I have not been overseas yet. The ciders are more popular in some of those areas than they are here. I'm really not 100% sure. This is just what I've been told. I don't know. I'm getting more into ciders just because I don't know. They're just kind of fun, and there's even like a cidery or two in my extended area that I think
pretty fun.
That's pretty fun, and
I think this is a great middle of the road between beer and wine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on that. I'm on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I also like to tell people, because it seems like one of the things that turns people off on the beers is the hop. There's no hops. It's not boozy.
No.
It's pretty chill.
They're usually fruity. A little sparkly.
Now, I'll say, look down in the description for more information on this beer. I'll try to put a lot of things that I can find. When you're in that description, you'll also find a couple places where you can follow me on other social media. I'd love it if you followed me on YouTube, because I'm going for 500. After that, we're going for 1,000. Subscribe. You know, that'd be awesome.
It won't hurt anything.
Thumbs up. That helps us. We can talk about it down in comments. And,
comments are awesome.
You may notice in the description, I'm gonna have a description to a merch store. We're adding stickers and T-shirts and stuff like that. It's beer stuff for beer people, made by beer people. But let's go ahead. We're gonna get down.
I dig it.
I like this one. I like this one more than I thought I was going to.
I do too.
I've
kind of gotten cidery snobberish.
Ooh,
really? So, I mean, I have a very specific cider brand that I really like. This is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I dig it a lot.
Would you have this again?
Yeah.
I think I would.
Yeah.
I think I would have this one again.
This is fantastic.
Does it have seekability? Kind of, because sometimes...
I think a little bit.
Yeah, I like this one more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I think a little bit it does.
Pick 6. This one's definitely at least 1. I'd probably even say 2.
If you're a cider person, just do the 6-pack.
I think so.
If you're just trying to get into ciders, do at least 1 or 2.
Yeah. I think that would be... Now we get into my rating system. I like to rate 1 to 10.
Okay, we're doing a straight up cider rating. Because this is not, I'm not going to rate this as a beer. This is a cider.
No, it's a cider.
It's a 7.
I'm completely there with you. That was what's in my head. 7. I think it's delicious.
Yeah, I like it. It's way more better than average. It's not the most amazing thing I've ever had, but it is very acceptable. It's beyond acceptable.
I don't know what I would be to move it further. But when I started drinking beers, I drank ciders occasionally. And I got to where I wasn't really drinking ciders, and I'm getting back into it. I'm enjoying them more lately.
I love them.
And I don't know, like I said, I don't know what it would take to raise the bar. But yeah.
A little bit more alcohol.
I don't think so. For me, I don't think so.
A little more. Just a little.
It's 6.
It's a 6.1. If we could get it up to a 7. Yeah, that would be a little better for me.
Okay. I personally have no idea.
It's more of a pear based. I like a little more apple taste. That's what you're expecting from a cider. When I say cider, I think more apple. But it's really good.
Folks, this is why I have more than one person on my show. She's one of my cider people.
But I like wine too, so it really is that. I love beer, I love wine. It is that middle of the...
I have a lot of wine training. I don't really like wine. Just never a thing for me. All right. Well, there you go. I hope this helped. And until your next cider adventure.
Cheers.